About this, when you go to a car show, there's very few, around. Very seldom ever see one. So it's kind of fun. People always wonder what the hell it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I knew exactly what it was. And I'm like, oh, I've been after you, what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
To do a video on this? Hello everybody. I know you guys are kind of confused because there's no snow on the ground and it's a beautiful day. That's because it's August for me and it's January for you, because I'm trying to archive some videos. But I got a fun one for you today, because when I went to the Antique Car Museum and did a video on that, I found a really awesome car there that I said I was going to do a video on, but I've got one here in town that's a little bit different. So let me show you what I got. So I'm sitting here with my buddy Jim. Jim, what are we looking at today?
Well, we've got a 1963 Studebaker Hawk. This thing has been in the family for like 30 years.
Wow.
When my dad retired, he needed something to do. So to keep him occupied, we went and bought this in South Bend, about a block from where it was built.
Wow.
The old guy that had it, he was getting pretty old. He parked it in the garage, and then he got sick and he died later. The car sat in the garage, dirt floor garage, for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
So it was all rusty.
Okay.
So,
and I noticed this little badge right there. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
What makes it that special?
Gran Turismo is a racing series out of, I believe it's Britain. And these were kind of a racy type car that they used over there.
Okay.
And like a GTO would be a Gran Turismo Omologato.
Oh, that's what that stands for.
Yeah. So it's just a name of a racing series. It makes them look cool. So.
Oh, okay. So this was actually used. Oh, this car wasn't used as a race car, but
no.
this style car was used as a race car.
Yeah. Normally they used like the 57s, and they had a little sleeker body style. They didn't have this roof line to them. They had a rounded roof.
Okay.
So it made them go a little faster.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna check this bad boy out. Let's see. I love this. And did you restore all this yourself, or?
My dad did all the work on it.
Oh, your dad did. So this is all from however many years ago he did it?
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Wow. So this is 30 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's take a look at that. Paint is immaculate.
Yeah, it's just acrylic enamel paint. Nothing special about it.
Wow. I mean, that shines.
Yes.
Let's take a look under this hood and see what we got here. So this is 30-year-old paint.
Yep.
Oh my god! Wow, look at that. 289.
This is a 289 motor, and it's a Studebaker motor, not a Ford.
Oh, very. Yep. That is awesome. Look at that. And it says right there, Studebaker 289. Wow.
The only thing I've done to it is put an Edelbrock carburetor on it, electric fuel pump. It runs this new fuel a lot better with that setup.
Okay.
With the original carburetor.
And I noticed you chromed out your alternator there.
I upgraded that to run the fuel pump, so.
Okay, very good.
Otherwise, it only had a 30 amp alternator on it.
Wow, and these are the original wheels and hubcaps?
Nope.
No?
I don't run the originals because the original Studebaker wheels, if you run radial tires, it'll break the centers out of the wheels. Ah,
gotcha. This thing is clean and 30-year-old work, and look how beautiful this is. And I see you at the shows all the time. So, what you got in the trunk?
This is all Freeport memorabilia in here.
Okay. Oh, look at there.
Freeport Motor Sales, the old Studebaker garage, Bud Parks and Pete Reel.
Very nice.
This is an original checkbook here. So I doubt if we could write a check on it anymore.
Probably not. You get the Freeport Motor Sales there. Wow, ouch, that was my head. See, I buy a lot of Freeport memorabilia and resell it because it's very popular.
Okay, well, you ain't getting that.
Love the old phone. And that's a big trunk, man. We can fit 2 bodies in there. I mean, to go to the drive-in. So I love the exhaust tips.
The license plate bracket.
Oh yeah, Freeport, gotta love it. And this one's got a regular fuel door. It doesn't have the one behind the light, because that's, I noticed they did that in the 50s. I've done 2 cars now where they had the,
Yeah, they always try to hide them. So
they try to hide them, because that way people run out of gas when they steal your car and you get your car back.
Correct.
So all right, well, we're gonna go for a ride, so we'll see you guys in just a second. All right, so we're cruising along. This is a gorgeous car. Look at the interior in this thing. This thing is pristine. The old radio right there. Now, you were telling me this is a power shifter?
Power shift automatic, yes.
So how does that work?
Well, they put it on the floor here, so if you got it on the column, you wouldn't have a low gear start.
Okay.
But here, you can drop it into first gear if you wanted to back into first to take off.
Oh.
You wouldn't have that on the column.
Okay, so it's almost like a manual, but it's an automatic. Ah, that's awesome. So your dad purchased this when?
Oh, it was about 92 or something like that when we got it.
Oh wow! So 30 years,
Yeah.
And you did all the restoration himself?
Yep.
Wow,
It's
this
got
is
power
beautiful.
disc brakes. One of the first cars that had the power disc brake option.
Yeah, it's got a good sound to it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little motor. Like I say, when he hit it apart, he took everything apart, the motor, tranny, everything.
Yeah.
And he's an old race car nut, so when he had it apart, he had to part it and polish it naturally.
Yeah, of course.
And that makes it run pretty decent.
Yeah, it does. It rides nice and smooth too. I tell you, I love these older cars because they float.
Yeah.
Versus my Corvette is a brick on square. Wow, that guy got hit hard.
Yeah,
Mine's a brick on square wheels. So. But wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. So this has been in your family since your dad bought it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we made him. When he got it done, he put it in the garage and never drove it.
Oh boy.
So I made him come to a car show. You know, my wife was the main one behind that. She says, "You're going to get the car out and take it to a car show." She says, "All you got to do is sit by it." So he did that for about 4 car shows. And he says to me, he says, "I'm tired of talking to people about this car." He says, "If you're going to do that with it, it's yours. Just take it and do it."
Wow.
So the car actually belongs to me and my brother.
Okay.
And then he's got a Model A.
Oh boy.
He's a Model A nut.
Oh.
So he never drives this thing at all.
Wow. So basically you're telling me I need to go talk to him about doing some videos on some Model A's.
You know, we could have had him down today. We could have done them both in one shot.
Oh, well, there you go. You're talking about your wife talked him into going to shows. My wife says the opposite. She goes, another car show? We didn't even go to cruise night this year.
The thing about this, when you go to a car show, there's very few, around. You very seldom ever see one. So it's kind of fun. People always wonder what the hell it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I knew exactly what it was. And I'm like, oh, I've been after you, what, for 2 years now?
Yeah.
To do a video on
Yeah.
this? It's like, hey, Jim! Hey! And then I saw you the other day. I'm like, dude, I got to do this car. So I'm glad you did this for us. This is awesome because I think my viewers are really going to enjoy it. I mean, look at that, the stance on going down the road. That's just a beautiful front end. This thing rides like a dream.
Oh, it's a good riding car. It drives nice. It goes really fast. You know, man, when you had the motor apart, you had to port it and polish it. So when you get up around 80 and floor it, then it really wants to go.
Oh, wow.
It's a good running car.
We're not doing that today, though.
No.
No. Some of my other videos I've done, we've got on it a little bit, but we're in town, so.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it a little cool.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in just a second. Well, there you have it, folks. A 1963 Studebaker Hawk Gran Turismo Power Shift. Yeah. Try saying that 5 times fast. Absolutely gorgeous car. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.